Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as the Shoshone. So this should finally be the last episode. It might be a little bit longer because there are still so many units that we have to get through. Well, it will take a while. We didn't even attack Morocco yet. But, I mean, Morocco doesn't look that scary. There isn't that much room. So I hope most of the units are just going to be ships. And we only need Marrakesh. And there is quite a lot of room around Marrakesh. So if I just throw everything at the city, it's going to be the last war. We should be able to just, like, brute force it. And it won't take forever. But I do have a feeling that this might be quite a long episode. Before we start playing, because this is the end of one series, I wanted to briefly talk about the next one. We have a new patch. So far I didn't have time to really read through the whole thread. And I don't mean about the patch notes, I mean read through all the comments, because that's where you usually find the problems with the patch. So far I've noticed that some people were complaining about like stability of the game, not so much about like the changes or like mechanical problems. So I hope they finally fixed the problems with planes, stuff like that. If you have any experience with the latest version, please let me know in comments. I'd really appreciate if you noticed some either like technical problems or if there are any gameplay problems, because that could affect my choices for the next series. Or if you know if there is like a hotfix or something, that would be also nice to know. As for the civ that we're gonna play, or the like type of game, if it's gonna be domination, non-domination, I don't have any preferences for the next one. I said that I would do always a domination followed by non-domination, but also with the new patch, I prefer starting a domination game just in case there are some changes that I don't expect. It's easier for me to react to that when I'm like using the playstyle that fits me better. But yeah, I don't think that in this case I have any personal preferences, so it's up to you. If you have any ideas, let me know in comments. There's only one condition. I would like to play a save that we didn't touch yet. There are still a few, so I would like to go through all the saves that are in the game, and then maybe we could return to some of them. For example, saves that we played only as a one-city challenge, we could try like a proper playthrough, things like that. But for now, there are still saves that I haven't touched at all, so I would like to do one of those. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure when I'll record the first episode. It's probably gonna be like, I'll take probably like one day off, and then I'm gonna record the first episode, show you again some starting locations, and then maybe I'll let you, or give you like 2 days to decide. I will take a few days off next week, most likely. Thanks to that, I'm not gonna promise anything, but if I have like 2 or 3 days off of Civ 5 next week, it might give me enough time to start Crusader Kings 3, but I'm not promising anything. I myself don't know how much time I'm gonna have next week. So that's, yeah, I think that's all about the next series. I think we can start playing. I don't think there's anything for us to do on this turn. I was even thinking about moving our rocket artillery to Athens. How many hit points does the city have? 1272, and there are like million units everywhere. What I could do, I could probably move the infantry, and then I'm gonna use the infantry in the front line so that the robots can just keep hitting the city and don't have to worry about taking damage. And we have another robot here that's gonna join. And then, do we have a unit that would go into Corinth? Yes, this is perfect. Fortify. And I'm gonna leave Sparta without the garrison So I think we're gonna flip it this turn. Oh, and I bought some bombers. Here, 1 per city, so that we can do some extra damage to the ship. It's stealth bombers, so hopefully it's gonna work, and they won't take too much damage. What else? I could maybe buy some extra tanks still. Or ranged units. Maybe I could buy some rocket artillery. Let's do that. It's gonna help us with the ships, and then we can send it to do some damage to the city. Modern armor, no. Rocket artillery. Come on. Can we get one more somewhere? If I buy one in Vancouver, I'm probably gonna lose it immediately. Zanzibar, perhaps? Yeah. Okay, I think that's enough. Fortify. Go. Look at the money that we are getting. That was like 14,000 just from caravans. It'll probably also start losing units now as I'm playing more and more recklessly. So I'll probably need the money to replace, especially the rowboats, if we start losing them. Come on, don't crash. Please don't crash. It's always the first turn after I load the game that takes forever, and the game often crashes on the first turn. But when I reload, then it's fine. 2 tanks and the rowboat. We did lose one. That's probably... Oh, that was just Venice. I thought it was both Greece and Venice. Yeah, you... Wait. Yeah, sure, you can get that silk. How the hell did we lose so many units? The battleships, I guess. Might have been a guided missile or two. Sanction Greece, Sphere of Influence. I think I'll vote against... How many votes does he have? 9? He's gonna burn all the votes against the sanction, so we should get both these two, or like stop this one and get order. How does it look like down here? Now let's take out the battleship. Can we one-shot it with something? Oh, I wasted a shot. Yeah, that was just the road. I wasn't sure. But if I get a kill here, that should be enough. want to send a robot that doesn't have blitz so that I'm not wasting attacks. Well, that's gonna take a while. If I destroy the battleship, is it gonna really change anything? It might. I'm not sure how many battleships Greece still has. Destroying a battleship isn't that difficult. 3, 4... Oh, okay. Well, oops. I didn't expect a one-shot. Also, what am I doing? Completely overlooked this tank. I wanted to pillage that farm, just I don't know how I didn't see the zone of control there. That is not good. We can step back. We can pillage this tile next turn. I can send the infantry. And whoops. I can do it this way. Move the robot closer. I think I will have to bring the artillery south. Really don't want to. Oh, we got more uranium. Let's go shopping. Am I blind? There it is. 1, 2, 3. I don't care if I lose some of these units. I think that's it. Oh, there's another one. Wait, did I not hit that rocket artillery? Let's step back. I'm gonna send a tank. It's probably gonna get destroyed, but it's gonna soak up some damage in the process. Just checking how many attacks I have here. Oh, wait. Never mind. Thought I'd pillage the tile for free. Also, moving general first. Sometimes a good idea. Did we pillage that oil? Yes, we did. Just now. This is just about getting the city as quickly as possible, and then all of the units are gonna move away. There are not that many ships. Basically ignoring everything. Also, we have the rocket artillery. Forgot about that. This one might just die. Should be able to get the kill, right? There we go. Okay, next. I'm not gonna like this turn on this side. Yeah, this robot is most likely dead. I actually lose both of them. Or not. How did we take so little damage? It's almost like the machine guns didn't attack at all. Okay, interesting. Yeah, at this point I don't care at all. If I kill this infantry, would it help? How much would it help? How many more attacks do we have? I'm thinking about attacking that tank. 2, 3, 4. Attack. Two, 3, 4, 5. That's it, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe it's not yet. I could leave the gunship here, probably. I mean, worst case scenario, it's just gonna die. It's still not perfect, because this guy can't move anywhere. Well. And I didn't pillage the farm. Well, let's do that. Is there a way to destroy that machine gun? No. That should be fine. With how many is that? 580. We don't need the rocket artillery after all. 1, 2, 3. Actually, you may have some more attacks. All of these robots should have more than enough movement. Down to 10. Yeah, that's fine. Still not enough for the kill, but I'll take it. We can take the city next turn. Oh, nice. Didn't expect to find another kill. That's not enough. If I attack, I'll probably have to sacrifice the tank. Let's see. Attack. There we go. Now we just need to block as many tiles as possible. I actually flipped the city once. There's some rocket artillery in range. It'll probably have to be like 4 shots and then the mechanized infantry, but there is a chance. Okay, next. Come on, Greece. Just don't crash the game. Okay, well, that was obviously a misclick. And I think we're just gonna wait 2 turns. Heal everything up a little bit, and then we just throw everything at Morocco. Okay, good enough. Can I kill this? Sure, why not? Maybe one thing that I should do, I should move the general at least. Okay, next. I hope we don't lose Athens next turn. How much damage? Oh, nah, it wasn't as bad as it seemed. whatever. Come on, let's just queue up something. I wish there was a way to set cities auto production. Is it possible? No, I don't think so. Come on, Greece. Why does it take so long? Is it the ship or is it the planes? I guess it's the planes because they have so many targets that it might be a problem for the AI to decide. In the end, it was 246 attacks. This might still take a while, but we don't have to worry about Venice. It was just about ending the war with Greece so that we don't have to worry about fighting Greece and Morocco at the same time. Well, I just hope that Morocco didn't somehow get nukes. Are there any defensive packs or something I have to worry about? No. Okay, so first what we need is to get rid of all the citadels that are along the border. Which may take a while. So for some reason we are not doing any damage. How much damage would it be here? I probably have to also think about the Casbah that is everywhere. That's gonna be a bit annoying. won't be able to kill this? There's no way it survives. Was it even... or did we get stopped? I think the bomber just got stopped. Nope. Well. Let's pillage as much as we can at least. Okay, and one more to go. How does it look like on the other side? I'll just send as many robots as possible. Maybe this one will stay where it is. We should be able to end this war in like 1 or 2 turns, I think. So then we send the rest. Okay, good. This is the first war with Morocco. I'm actually quite curious how strong Morocco is. And Geneva somehow is now part of Venice. Okay. Don't want to move too far, because I have a feeling there are gonna be American ships everywhere. So Geneva is super weak, so it's also tempting to just... oh, I can't. Just... liberate it. Because that's gonna kick all of the Venetian units somewhere else. Unfortunately, I'm gonna lose the missile cruiser in exchange. I was hoping it would get kicked to the other side, but well. Let's see what happens.
Ihr bewundert meinen neuen Doktor.
I hope I don't lose Athens. Forget garrison. No, we are fine. And well, it seems that Morocco doesn't want to fight. Okay, good. Seems this is just gonna be about pillaging all of the tile improvements. Or tile improvements, Kasbah specifically. We can even go all the way to Marrakesh. No defense at all. There's so many that I can't even pillage all of it. Yeah, let's finish off this guy. 1, 2, 3. Make some room, maybe. This guy can join, why not? How many are there still? 1, 2, 3. Okay, block this tile. This tile. And I forgot one. This one. And there's another one. They're everywhere. They're literally everywhere. Venice. Can we just end it, please? No. One, two, three. We need room for the artillery. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many hit points? Doesn't look... Ah, it's still 1630. I'm not even gonna use all of the helicopters that we still have available. It's not necessary. Just queue up something that takes a long time to build. Fortify everything, everywhere. We might... Actually, no. We're gonna need 2 more turns to take the city. 1600 is still a lot. And I think our most experienced robots are on the other side, so we won't have blitz. Maybe there's still some fight left. Okay, how do we get rid of those tile improvements? That's 1. That's 2. I think I'll just attack the city. One, two, three. Oh, it's too far. And this one doesn't have extra range. Probably should have checked it out. Well, I guess one more turn. Or is this close enough? Nope.
Vous, cosa volete?
Okay, one more turn. That's turn 501. Pretty sure this is my longest domination game that I've ever played. At least on a standard size map, but even on like other maps, this is probably the longest game. Okay, let's make sure. The city has a new garrison. Yeah, easy. And last attack. No, one more. Now it's last attack. There we go. Domination victory. To be honest, there were some moments during the series that I wasn't sure we can pull this off. Also, there are some moments where I wasn't sure that I'm willing to like go all the way there. I'm willing to do the grind, but it feels good. Managed to win. No surprises here since we crushed everybody in the end. Pretty nice score. And I think we're gonna have some interesting stats and replay. So first, graphs. Yeah, we don't care about score. Culture per turn. Look at William. Look how hard he was snowballing. Well, culture is part of his unique ability, so you'd expect him to have quite a lot, but compared to everyone else, that's pretty ridiculous how far ahead he was. And this is after he lost his capital, and he still was able to keep up. Access happiness. Don't think I care about that. Food. Gold per turn could be interesting. Who the hell is this? How did Byzantium... What happened here? How the hell did Byzantium have so much gold per turn and then suddenly like lose it, all of it? This is odd. Oh no, that's Venice. Oh yeah, that's Venice, and that's the trade routes. They have very similar color. I'm pretty sure this is Venice, and once we pillaged all of the caravans, the income just disappeared. So here you can see how important it is when you go after. It's actually weird to say when you go after a strong Venice, which is so rare that basically never happens. But if you have somehow strong Venice in your game, just get rid of the trade routes and then it's gone. Golden Age turns. This is weird. Happiness. Yeah, this is just flat happiness before unhappiness kicks in, so it doesn't really mean anything. Military might. So we are somewhere in here. Where's William? This is... Actually... You fought him 3 times, right? This is the first war, this is where we took his capital, and this is the final war that we were forced into. But look at Shaka. Who is the blue one? Greece? These are surprisingly strong in the end. Look at that. When we declared the final war in Greece, this was actually stronger than us. Mostly probably ships, but still, I'm surprised how strong Alexander was. But holy crap, Shaka. And look at that. This is where his snowball began. He was the strongest Civ the whole time. Number of cities, number of known tax, social policies, workers, population, production per turn. Yeah, this is also based on the number of cities. So it doesn't like properly show the snowball. This is a pretty crazy spike. Because this cliff in the end, that just all of the new cities that we managed to get. Here, this is just coming from his own snowball. That's actually quite impressive. Science. This is odd. Not sure what he was doing here. Maybe, could be that he just finished all the buildings and switched cities to science. Always researched the new tags, so he switched to new buildings, finished buildings, switched to tags or science, and just kept doing that for a while. I'm not sure also if like scientists are counted into this or calculated into this. It's possible that it's always that he popped a scientist and that like increased the average science per turn. Unhappiness unit maintenance, work tiles, nothing else really super interesting. But holy crap, Shaka was scary. It surprised me how strong he was. Maybe got lucky that Shaka didn't start here. Because then he probably would be able to take over Morocco. Then he would attack Austria. Then I'm not sure if he would be able to stop him. It's not like it was easy to stop him here. This way he had time to just properly develop, and in the end he was really, really scary. I think it was all about like getting the ban on nukes before Shaka get the option to make them. Because there's no way you would defeat Shaka with nukes. Surprised that both Morocco and Greece didn't fight a lot more. That in the end they were both alive and quite strong. I'd expect at this point Greece to attack Morocco and just wipe Morocco out completely with the early game power spike that Greece has. I'm looking at the map, like how like randomly our cities are placed. How the hell did we win this? Because looking at the map like this, it's like so difficult to defend the border, right? There are AIs on all sides. We also got lucky with these 3 city-states. There wasn't enough room for Shaka to expand, and he didn't get a city here, for example. If there wasn't a city-state here, and he kept settling along the coast, we would have border friction much earlier. And still no war. Now, this is the first war. Here's where we are attacking Theodora. Took the first city. It was a citadel. Actually, I don't even remember the war. I think that was one, and then the other war that we took the rest, or was it the first war that we took these 2 cities and then the capital? Did we take everything in one war? Actually, I don't remember this war. I think I might have taken everything in one war. Okay, this was William, the first war. Then, what was it next? I was still fighting William. I think now is where we started flipping the... No, Austria? I don't even remember, it was a pretty long game. But this is where we vassalized Austria. Then we were gonna flip this city like 4 times. Forget about that. This is where we took Saleh and lost it in exchange for a William's capital. It just shows how difficult the game was when I had to flip like multiple cities or even trade cities. Yeah, this is the war with Shaka. Again, flipping cities a couple of times. This is where we vassalized him, and this is gonna be the end. Now it's just everything gonna disappear. Yeah. Okay, well. It was a difficult game. It was fun. As I said, from time to time I felt a bit desperate, but in the end, I'm really happy that I managed to pull this off. I think if I wasn't playing on camera, I might have just given up. Maybe like halfway through the war with Shaka, I would just give up and say, yeah, I would probably be able to grind this if I like wanted to. So I would consider this a close win. But playing the whole thing, it probably was a bit closer than I would think if I didn't play. I'm especially impressed with William, even after he lost his capital, that he was still really dangerous. So yeah, fun game. Once again, as I said, if you have any ideas for the next series, please let me know in comments. There are a few days when I'll have time to like consider all the options, and we'll see what we come up with. I hope that you like this episode. I hope that you like the whole series, and you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.